Hello everybody! So, sure enough, the Steam Summer Sale 2018 is now here, also known as the Intergalactic Summer Sale. I'm going to be covering the dates, the sale details, general idea of the sale, and the best deals on some of the biggest and most popular games. Also, there is a game to play in this sale for the first time in a few years, so that gives us something to be excited about. Last one was 2015, so I'll talk about that. I'm not going to make a lot of personal game recommendations because I haven't had the time or the money to play a lot of the games, frankly. I may mention a few that I've enjoyed, but and I will also discuss the state of the Battle Royale genre briefly as well. So I'm going to run through this all as quickly as possible. The sale starts today. That's Thursday, June 21st. Depends on your time zone, what time that is. Here it was 1 o'clock Pacific. It's let's see, 10 a.m. If you're over in Europe, it's going to be earlier, of course, and so on. Asia, even earlier than that. But anyway, actually, early next day. But anyway, yeah, it ends on July 5th, and so that's the usual 2-week period for the major summer and winter sales, 14 days. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. UK time or GMT, and you can figure it out from there. Sale format, as I say, there is a game, and this is called the SALIENS game, where you're fighting the doldrums. Get it? They're called the doldrums. They're the enemy because summer doldrums. Ha ha ha. So it's actually apparently possible to win free games by playing this, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this right away. I'm going to talk about the sale mostly first, but the game is themed around evil, boring aliens who came to destroy all of the games. And there's some character customization, there's special abilities, an XP system, and items that represent your favorite games for your character to be customized with. There is also cards. There are cards, of course, for most of the major summer and winter sales particularly. You can earn up to 3 cards per day by playing this SALIENS game. You can earn an additional 3 cards per day, apparently, by going through your discovery queue. Also, each badge that you craft during the sale will reward you with 1 additional card. And as is so often the case, for every $10 US or equivalent that you spend during the sale, you'll also get another card. I wouldn't go buying games just to get cards, but that's your mileage may vary. Of course, you can also trade, buy, and sell the cards. There is a Steam Intergalactic Summer Sale badge, which is what those cards are for, and I believe you have to be at least level 5 in order to actually get those cards. I always forget level 5 or level 10. I think it's level 5. And you can manage to get that far by doing like your community badge and some other things like that. So don't worry, you can earn the cards and you can get them later if you're not at the appropriate level yet. Also, there was a mystery item in the Steam spring cleaning event, and you may now open that. It still shows up as a box in your inventory. It can now be opened. I will do that in this video later. I will open mine. I have no idea what it is. And just talking about the sale in general, as with most of the sales for the last couple of years or so, it's going to show you today's highlighted deals. Those are not the only things that are on sale. It's going to show you highlighted deals every day, but all the sales are going to last for the entire sale period. That's the way it's worked for some time, so I expect that's still the case, because ever since they did the refunds thing, they don't want to, have like flash sales and then have everybody refund it. So that's basically why they did that. Also, some daily deals and other specials may overlap with the sale period slightly, so I always recommend you just check the game page. It's better to look up the games you're interested in and check your wish list and just see what's on sale. And as always, it sometimes takes a little while for the sale prices to show up. It's been almost an hour now, so I think most of them are here, but once in a while you'll see them kind of pop in a little later or something. So check a couple times during the sale and make sure. I'm going to leave you a link to the SteamDB website and also a backup site I use called Rikuya, or Rikua, I don't know how to pronounce it. Those will give you sale history, so you can look and see, is this the best deal for this game that has been provided, or has there been a better deal? So SteamDB will allow you to check out, there's a sales tab there to see and sort by percentage discounts and so on. You can look up individual games there. to see their lowest price with currency conversion and all that kind of stuff. And also those sites will both allow you to see a history, what was the best deal that's ever been offered. So there are lots of big deals. I'm going to run through them quickly. PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, is finally on sale for those who still want it. It's 33% off. It actually came on sale before this summer sale itself actually began. I'll give you some quick thoughts on what I think of that and the Battle Royale genre in general briefly after I run through the rest of the sales. So I'm just going through mostly the majors. Dying Light, GTA 5, both 67% off. Darkest Dungeons, 70% off. The Ancestral Edition of Darkest Dungeons, 58% off. Subnautica, Astroneer, Stardew Valley, and Cuphead are all 20% off. Far Cry 5 is 25% off. The Forest is 33% off. Gary's Mod, Gmod, and Rust are each 75% off. Squad and Super Hot are each 40% off. Hitman Game of the Year Edition is 58% off. Killing Floor 2, 60% off. Payday 2 Ultimate, 81% off. Civ 6 is 60% off. Warhammer Vermintide 2 is 34% off. Mortal Kombat X and XL are both 66% off. Project Cars 2 is 60% off. Deep Rock Galactic, surprisingly, already on sale, 25% off. There are a lot of 50% off deals, and you'll see some of them here. Dead by Daylight, Rocket League, CSGO, Counter-Strike, Fallout 4, the base edition and the Game of the Year edition, both 50% off. Skyrim, For Honor, The Elder Scrolls Online is 50% off. Final Fantasy 15, Prey, Terraria hasn't been offered for 50% off for a while. That's one of my favorites, of course, if you look at my channel. Witcher 3, vanilla version is 50% off. Game of the Year edition is 60% off. I actually forgot to look, but the Valve games usually go on a big sale. Games like Left 4 Dead 2, obviously CSGO, I already mentioned, is 50% off. Left 4 Dead 2 is probably like 80 or 90, it usually is. And a lot of their other games are usually in that range as well, including the Valve Complete Pack. So if you're a Valve fan, the Steam sales are always a great time to pick up their games. So those are the majors. As I say, not going to give a lot of my own recommendations, but PUBG, I do own that. I have played that, and I've played several of the other Battle Royale games. Honestly, I think PUBG is starting to lose some of its steam, so to speak. Not to make a pun there, but yeah, the player numbers have been starting to drop a little bit. It's facing a lot of competition, obviously from Fortnite particularly, but also there's a whole bunch of Battle Royale games that have been coming out just recently and are continuing to come out. I believe there's an H1Z1 Battle Royale, Auto Royale, I think it is. That might be the most direct aesthetically competitor, and I believe that's free to play now. So, you know, competing with PUBG still costs a bunch of money, and most of them are free to play at this point. You know, I had a lot of fun with Fortnite, honestly, as much as it's overdone at this point. The new Realm Royale, I enjoyed that, free to play as well. And Totally Accurate Battlegrounds is kind of a parody of the genre. I enjoyed that because I'm a big goof at heart. So that's just my little brief opinion. If you've been on the fence about PUBG, I'd say I wouldn't particularly recommend it, although it's 33% off. So if you do really want it, by all means, pick it up. Now's the time. But, you know, there are a lot of free-to-play alternatives. I'd say if you haven't played any Battle Royale games, check some of the other ones out first. And if you really want it, then go for it. But that's up to you. Anyway, let's get on to that mystery item. So I'm going to look at my inventory here. I've got the mystery item from the spring cleaning event. It's this question mark box, and I have no idea what this is. So let's open the box and find out. This can't be undone. Well, it's not marketable, so what the heck? Oh, it's full of clothes. Okay, so it's character customization for that little game. And hey, that's the next thing I wanted to do anyway, is just show you guys this little game. I have a feeling, I haven't played it yet, but I have a feeling this is going to be like the Monster Summer Sale game. And there is music that you can turn on and stuff as well. If you're working in the office, you might want to turn that off. But yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a bit like the Monster Summer Sale game from 2015, which actually is my first big video covering that. But here we are. So you actually have to choose a territory. Actually, you know what? Let me go back and show you the description quickly. Oh yeah, that's on this page too. So yeah, you can customize your appearance. There's garments from your favorite games, so you can represent your favorite games. Your base type will choose your basic attack, and there are special abilities. You choose a planet, and yeah, you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win one of its rewards when conquered. Now, I wasn't able to see what the rewards are, but there's something about free games involved. So I think there's a list. The list wasn't loading. It's still early days. The site's still getting hammered. But you defeat enemy aliens, gain XP, and yeah, you don't have to like just stay in the game. It says that you can leave the game and you'll keep your XP for the duration of the sale at least. So you can join a group. You can pick an open tile to challenge, which is interesting because before there were like lanes in the Monster Summer Sale 3 years ago. You had to choose one of like 3 lanes. Now you can actually pick a tile, and there's threat levels for different tiles. So there's a little bit of sort of strategy, let's say there. And yeah, so there's different groups. You join a group, and I think probably once you're in a group, you're kind of locked in there. That's the way it worked in previous sales. And yeah, the game will end on July 4th. You'll want to level up and so on. Anyway, you can read this yourself. But let's see if this will load now. Giveaway games. Site's still getting hammered. It's not looking good. So I'm imagining, there's going to be a certain selection of games that can be won. They're probably not big name valuable titles, let's say, but I guess we'll find out about that later. Sorry, it's not working for me right now. I spent like an hour just learning about this as much as I could before recording. Oh, here we go, though. Okay, it actually shows you on this screen which ones you can win by playing which planet. That's cool. Okay, so Antichamber, I played that. That is a true mind bender. So yeah, if you're interested in any of these particular games, you know where to go. Choose your right planet. Now, I don't have anything particular in mind. Let's just play the first one. And let's see if we can, I can customize here. So you can choose your eyes, your mouth, and arms. Looks like there's kind of different types here. There's legs to go with that as well. And a shirt of some kind. Try to color coordinate there a little. You can choose a hat. Oh, failed to join planet. Yeah, as usual, this thing's going to get hammered at the beginning, but it should even itself out as we go through. Oh, and you can choose your body type. So yeah, there's where the 3 things come in. I don't know, default, default, default. And yeah, these will have presumably updating status. All right, let's just click planets until we can join one. There we go, second one worked. And yeah, there's actually a lot of tiles here. Let's go with something basic to start out with. Here's your special abilities at the bottom. No idea how to use them. There was something about binding keys. Okay, so you're manning the turrets here, and yeah, sure enough, it's like a clicker type game. The Monster Summer Sale was basically a clicker. This is a little more interesting though because those guys would just stand there. This is more like tower defense. Actually, I think they kind of approached you, but yeah, this I think works out a little better. Damn, I'm all alone here. Oh, my station is damaged. So yeah, you get the idea. Okay, there we go. So, all right. So yeah, the keybinds are at the top there. So I only have the one unlocked. So I have that slime thing going on there. When you get to certain levels, it looks like you unlock additional ones. There's level 3, 5, 7, and 9 there. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little lob thing that I got by default. Probably the different character types have different ones. And as you increase in level, you can unlock additional abilities. So there we go. There's your kind of overview of what's going on here. And this is the game, and there's the abilities. It actually tells you what unlocks at what level. And that's about it. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel. I do a ton of guides on Terraria. Particularly, I've been doing some Battle Royale, various games, other FPS games, of course. My boys and I like to shoot each other and other people as well. And we've been doing open world of various kinds too. So check that all out. I'm going to be starting to do 5 videos a week over the summer at least. And we'll see where that goes, but the channel's growing really fast. We've been gaining tons and tons of subscribers, mostly for my Terraria guides, to be honest. But if you're into other stuff, we do some pretty funny stuff with the boys as well. So I hope you enjoy. Check it out, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.